So what I do is I create a checklist. What are the things I need to do from beginning to end? I break them down into bits.
Hey there, this is Neil Napier from MyFirst1000, and today I'm joined by Patrick. Patrick is someone I know because I came across one of his posts on Facebook. He was telling people about this new software that he had built, and I looked at it, and it looked pretty awesome, though it did have a few things that he could improve. So I gave him some feedback, and since then we've been very good friends. We've been discussing business strategies, tactics, and so on and so forth. So when he joined the MyFirst1000 community, and when he watched all the interviews, watched all the trainings that we did and implemented it to get results, I was really happy to see him there. And today I wanted to bring him on to interview him, ask him a few questions about his process and progress and how did he get to where he is right now. So Patrick, welcome to this session today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. So Patrick, I'd love to know a little bit more about your business. What is it that you do at the moment, or what's your background like as well?
I had a little technical background. I was a website developer a little, and then I switched into copywriting. Well, after copywriting, I attended one webinar that introduced me to internet marketing proper. So I switched to internet marketing and did my first launch, which of course, it helped me bring it to the market. So I decided to make a shift into membership program. After there's a program you did, MyFirst1000. So I really learned a whole lot. I wasn't planning to do any membership stuff, but I like challenging myself anytime. So when I saw the program, I thought maybe this is something I could do. At least it could add extra money to me. So I decided to give it a shot, and that's why I built my own first membership program, which I'm still hoping I'll be scaling up very soon.
That's good. And if I can just be very transparent here, a lot of people from, let's say who are not from the US or England or Australia, they have this thing that holds them back, that maybe it's my language, maybe it's my accent. Did you have that as an obstacle, or did you just, knew you wanted to do it? What was your thought process like?
Yeah, it was an obstacle to me. I even asked that a question during the webinar program during the MyFirst1000 webinar series. I even asked that question, but the answers I was given by you and I've forgotten, I think Jenna also mentioned it, that it shouldn't be a problem. So I had two options: either I do it myself or I hire a presenter to do it. But this was the first time that I said, let me try it myself. If it comes out good, I can continue. If it doesn't go so good, maybe I could consider hiring a presenter. But it went very well for me, and I think I'll be doing that. Besides, if you go to YouTube, you see Indians doing their own videos, and trust me, my accent is better than Indians. So if they can do it, so I can do it too.
I don't think, I agree with you. I don't think anyone should be held back from creating content online, because you don't have to appeal to everyone, but as long as you appeal to people that want to hear from you and are happy to pay you for it, you've done your job, and I think that's good enough. Yeah. So, I know you said you're a copywriter, and I know you also do software products, but why do courses? Why do information products? Is it just to add an extra revenue stream, something else?
Somehow I enjoyed the little fame that came with it. Yeah, I started talking about my progress online, and then I saw people indicating interest in it. Coupled with after that webinar series of MyFirst1000, I was still skeptical whether I really wanted to do this or not. But when I saw people asking me so many questions, please, I want to learn this, please, I want to learn this, it gave me the push, maybe this could work. So, and considering that it could still add extra money to me, why not? Everybody wants a plus to his income now, not a minus. So I had to go for it.
No, I agree. And I think I want to point out here as well that one of the things I noticed that you were doing is that you were always sharing what was working for you. You were sharing your success, your failures. You were, making gratitude posts, highlighting people like me and others. And I think that's really good, because people looked at what you were doing and they were like, Patrick, I want to do the same thing. So I think this is, again, something a lot of people don't realize, is that you already have a few people in your social circle who, if they knew what you're doing, would want to do that as well. So it's worth it to make those posts. It's worth it to talk to people and tell them what you're up to, because that worked for you, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good. And after taking this leap, so you said, okay, after my first 1,000 training sessions, you said, I want to, make my own $1,000 and more. How long did it take you to get to your first $1,000 when you say started creating the course?
This is the most interesting part for me. I saw you make made a post that you can actually sell a course without creating it first.
Yeah.
Usually I always thought it was an impossible thing or something reserved for the high and mighty in the industry. So I just wanted to give it a shot. First, I started making that post. It was unlike me, I'm introverted. So making that kind of post actually gets me nervous, but I did it. And when I started getting that information, I thought, okay, maybe I could do a webinar to test. I needed to be sure that people would be interested before I create the course. So I started to do a webinar and told them, okay, I'm going to pre-launch this course. If you order between so and so time, I'll give you a discount that day. I also told them that the product will be launching in 2 weeks' time. So I was surprised that people were willing to wait. You are willing to pay and wait. And to be candid, even when I eventually launched, I didn't even do any promotion for it. And for me to get to $4,000, that's what I eventually landed in 5 days after the pre-launch. I didn't run a single ad. I didn't run any kind of promotion. All I did was just make a post on my timeline. People were interested. They joined I created a Facebook group where I did a webinar teaching them what I wanted to do. So from there, a lot of people just hopped in and started paying. So I didn't spend a dime doing that. And it's very amazing to me. It looks like black magic to me.
You're right. I mean, it's what we call validation funnel, and you've proven that because you took an idea, you sold the idea first, and when you saw it was gaining traction, then you went out and created it, or I guess you're in the process of creating it at the moment. So I just want to highlight, because I know your business fairly well as well. I know you don't have a big email list, and I suspect not a lot of people from that email list probably signed up to this. So it's really good to see that you use your social capital, your Facebook and other places, without spending any money to generate sales even before you create the product. That is really, really awesome. I'm glad to see that. So what's next? I mean, what's your goal after this? What are you going to do with your course afterward?
Yeah, with the input I've been getting from the current students, I'm going to modify the course, tweak it a little, and then go full scale on it. I also plan to even put it on Udemy.
Okay.
I could put it on Udemy and then get side incomes, from something you are not even actively promoting. But for the ones, for my audience here in my country, I'll be promoting it a lot more after I've refined the whole course. And then I'm sure I could scale it up to, who knows, 10,000.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that. And are you going to be creating new courses all the time, or are you more of a marketing person that now that you have it, you just want to continue selling it for as long as you can?
I will be creating, I even thought of creating another course on how to sell without creating a product first. It gave me an inspiration to do that, but I haven't had time to do it. I've been busy with a whole lot of stuff, but it's on the pipeline. I'm going to do it. And I might still follow the same strategy on this to validate and sell it. So as I'm progressing in the whole internet marketing, I'm still a newbie somehow. But as I'm learning, I'll be creating courses around it. I'm still be selling. All of them are all together joined to boost your income.
I'm glad to hear that. And what about your lifestyle? I mean, since you started making money online, since you did this course and you saw this cash injection coming in, how has your lifestyle changed or evolved over time?
It has changed a whole lot. Sometimes the things you dreamed of, something you've been working on for the past maybe 4 years, and everything suddenly started happening all within few weeks or few months. It's really amazing. And yeah, to be honest, it's taking time. You had this feeling that if you come up to the ladder, you have lots of time to waste. You work 1 hour per day, but it's not true. But the only thing is that you have the choice to choose. You can decide, maybe I want to work. Like today, as I'm talking, I've not done anything today. I just don't feel like doing anything. Yesterday, I did practically nothing. All I just did was visit friends and drive around town and then back. So it feels good that even while doing that, you can still come back and then push some button and then your income keeps flowing. So it's really an amazing lifestyle. I'm enjoying it.
That's good. I like it too. And I mean, as you know, I recently had a baby too, and I don't have enough time now to get online and do things, but I'm still happy that there's money coming in, even if I'm not working right now. So lifestyle, definitely a big thing. So let me ask you this question. A lot of people who are listening to this right now probably feel a bit stuck, or they feel that they don't know what the next step is. Could you give them a bit of advice that they could follow so that they could, get over those hurdles that are holding them back?
What I usually do is I create a checklist. I think a lot of checklists were given to us during my first webinar series, my first 1000 webinar series. So what I do is I create a checklist. What are the things I need to do from beginning to end? I break them down into bits. So each day I would say, okay, maybe I'm doing the number one on this list, and I'm not going to number two if I don't finish number one. So when I'm done with number one, I'll tick it. I'll keep moving that way. At least with that, you know the next thing you're supposed to do. I mean, it can follow you through to the end. If you can consistent, even if you are doing one thing per day or even one thing per week, it's still going to work for you, because at the end, at least the most important thing is that you are moving and you're getting closer to the finishing line. So that's how I handle mine. I think it will work for others too.
Let me ask you this though, because sometimes it happens to me, so maybe you can advise me here. But sometimes I come across tasks that are really boring and kind of big as well. How do you overcome that obstacle of doing the boring tasks first?
If I have a boring, sometimes I outsource.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I outsource, and then I find should I say, times that I'm less busy, times that I don't, because if I start it, it's likely going to mess up my whole day or my whole time. So I make sure I finish the most important tasks. Then the remaining time, I say, okay, let me give it a shot. And if it's something that I find difficult or something that is still too boring to me, I'll just outsource it to others, let them do it, and then at least with that, I even free up time for myself.
Okay, that's good to know. So Patrick, a very quick fire round. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So what's your favorite book, or what are you reading at the moment?
My favorite book is Rich Dad and Poor Dad, but currently I'm not reading any book now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. That's a good book. I think a few people have said that as well. And what kind of music are you into?
I love Nigerian people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And do you have a favorite band or a song?
I really listen to High Life Band. Mostly I love hip hop song, all this rap, Nigerian rap. I love it. But for favorite band, at least we have a Sadeba. I'm sure you don't know who that is.
I will ask you for a couple of links so I can check them out after.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm always keen to discover new music, which is why this question. Then tell me, when you travel, do you prefer to go to the city or the beach, forest, mountains? What's your ideal vacation?
I think I like going to the city when I like city life.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the hustles and the bustles, and sometimes if it's a very tight city, you could see people fight. You see all those naughty things people do. I enjoy seeing all this stuff, so I like the city life.
Fair enough. I guess if I was in the comfort of my home and watching that, I'd be happy. So that's good. And what's your favorite city that you've traveled to?
I've not traveled out of Nigeria so far, but hopefully your Finland might be my first. Who knows?
And you
So
should.
my favorite city so far, yeah,
Yeah.
is Abuja. I like Abuja. I think the place is very organized. That's my favorite city.
Okay, that sounds pretty good to me, but you're always welcome to Finland. I don't know why anyone would come here, but if you decide to, that'd be good to have you here.
Yeah, sure.
But cool, Patrick, one last thing. If people want to learn more from you or they want to get your help, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Do you have a website or anything you can?
My Facebook page is there.
Okay. So just by your
Facebook,
profile.
Patrick Enyum, yes.
Okay.
I'm always very responsive to my social media contacts.
Okay, I'll link to it underneath the video, and of course the link will also be, inside the MyFirst1000 group if someone joins in there and checks you out. But cool, Patrick, I really appreciate you doing this with me. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a great rest of the day.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine, and my shirt, my t-shirt.
Yeah, I will send you one. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Take care, Patrick. Bye.